Baltimore's up 20-10 when Mark Andrews caught a pass from Lamar Jackson with 12:54 to go in the game, and just promptly gave up 2 straight touchdown drives to the Giants. Which I mean, 12 plays, 75 yards, and obviously they had an interception. 3 plays, 8 yards for that final score. But it's like, if you're supposed to be a great team, which the Ravens in theory should be, this sort of stuff is just inexcusable.
The Ravens could very easily be 5-1, probably 6-0. Go back 2 weeks ago, they pissed that game away against the Bills because we talked about it on fourth. They go for it on 4th down, and Lamar Jackson does the worst thing possible. He throws an interception in the freaking end zone. So instead of being first and 95 yards to go or whatever it was for the Bills, they get the ball at the 20. Last week, Lamar missed a bunch of wide open receivers, and they needed Justin Tucker to save them in the last seconds against the Bengals. And this week, you sort of touched on it. There was the bobble snap. Lamar picked it up, threw a terrible interception that led to points for the Giants. And then on the next drive, he gets strip sacked by Kayvon Thibodeau, and they recovered, the Giants do. And they go on to score there to make it 24-20. And look, credit to this Giants team. They get down, but they don't quit. And they quit almost on every opportunity last year with Joe Judge. It's not sustainable being down by 10 points every week, but they're finding ways to do it, and they're playing smart. You talk about Saquon. The Ravens tried to let him score with 1:17 to go in the 4th quarter, and they were the Giants were up 24-20, and my man falls down at the 1-yard line. I mean, it's wide open, jumping to the end zone, very easy. What, Breech?
Now, I'm glad you brought that up because John Harbaugh has been making some perplexing decisions this year, and this was absolutely one of them. The Ravens are down 24-20, and he's over there saying, let's let them score the touchdown. Let's let them get this.
You have 11 points. Like, why would you want this?
But guess what? If you hold them to a 3-and-out here, the Ravens had all 3 of their timeouts, and the Giants were intent on just running up the gut and taking their field goal. If you go run, timeout, Giants kick a field goal, you're down 27-20, and you have the ball with 55 seconds left with a chance to go tie it. And instead, Harbaugh's telling his team to let them get the first down or let them get the touchdown. And Saquon goes down at the 1. And once he had the first down, the Ravens timeouts didn't matter because the Giants were able to run out the clock. So I have no idea why the Ravens didn't try to stop the Giants before they got the first down.
Yeah. That was weird.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking about Saquon falling down and just keeping the ball and not trying to get into the end zone. The score, and maybe John Harbaugh was doing what I was doing, just not paying attention. Of course, my job is not to pay attention on every single play for the Ravens. That is his job. Breech, you want to discuss perhaps the most amazing thing of the whole entire week? Justin Tucker missing a field goal?
Oh, my God. Why would I want to discuss it? It was heartbreaking. It was just made me sad. There was a tear. And that's one of those things that happen with just when odd things start happening for the Ravens. And this is one of them. He had not missed a field goal since November 11th, 2021. He almost made it a full calendar year. Came within 3 weeks, had a 56-yarder bounce off the upright. And just one of those days where the Ravens just kept making uncharacteristic mistakes, whether it was the 2 turnovers that Brinson mentioned in the 4th quarter with Lamar Jackson's interception and his fumble. Justin Tucker.
That was a pretty good job by Kayvon Thibodeau, who looks like a potential stud.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The previous series, the interception, that was the Giants' first interception of the year. So it was a terrible throw. And by the way, when they scored in the 4th quarter, early in the 4th quarter, Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews make it 20-10. It was the delay game where the clock went down to 0, another beat, and another beat and a half, it felt like. And Brian Daboll was going crazy. Again, this is one of these stupid plays where all you have to do is say, if the clock hits 0, it's delay a game. We don't need the referee or the official, whoever's job it is, looking up, seeing what's going on. It's just
that's how they've done it.
Here's the thing: we don't do that in basketball. So, let's do that in basketball then. Let's just say, when the shot clock's at 0, have the referee look up and see if the guy shot the ball.
What if the referee has like an electrical thing on his wrist that shocks him, and then the whistle's in his mouth, so he goes. It makes him blow his whistle.
All right, here's something you can do. You can put rocket boosters on his feet, and if he doesn't get the call right, the rocket boosters go off and launch him into space. I guarantee you'll never miss a delay game again. But anyway, the point is,
like space.
He might like space. Maybe it's Elon Musk. Who knows? But the point is that the Ravens weren't gifted that touchdown. It was a nice play. They were helped. They were aided by the miss by the officials to make it 20-10 in a game that they eventually blew anyway. So it didn't matter.